Hello everyone, welcome to my one-year review on the 2023 Mustang Mach E. I've received so many requests after the winter asking about its performance, so here we are. First of all, thank you very much. I really appreciate those comments and new subscribers. I picked up my Mach E on June 15, 2023. After a year, it's now hits just above 29,000 kilometers. I do drive a lot. So in short, I'm still absolutely loving my Mach E in many perspectives: reliability, cost, fun to drive, connectivity, and so many more. I know you are most interested to know its operational cost. The answer is in the thumbnail already. Considering everything, including winter, the cost of driving is $1.61 Canadian dollars per 100 kilometer. Let me show you how I got this number. It is totally honest and purely based on the fact I observed. One thing to keep in mind though is I'm located in Southern Ontario outside the GTA region, but I do drive to the GTA quite often. Mach E has a built-in trip energy monitor like this. So started at the beginning of August 2023, I reset trip 2 every month to note down the number of energy consumption, time, and distance driven. Then I got this chart for the past 11 months. Those numbers represent the per 100 kilometers energy consumption in kilowatts hour. I think there are not much surprises here, as we all know that winter would cost more energy for any EV. So after I added the monthly average temperature line and found the yearly average was 7 degrees. So based on this, also clear on the chart, let's call those 5 months as cold months. Basically, November to March. Taking the average for the whole past year, the average consumption was 22.3 kilowatts hour per 100 kilometers. My Mach E has 91 kilowatts hour usable battery capacity, so this makes the estimated driving range to be 400 kilometers. However, if I separate the cold months from non-cold ones, then I can tell it consumes 1.4 times more energy during winter, which is equivalent to 30% battery capacity lost. The reason I did the energy consumption calculation first before the cost is because the electricity rate varies from place to place, but how much more I spend on hydro bills to charge my car. Again, to make this a thorough analysis, I scrubbed data from my hydro bills in the past 2 years. I can compare what was before and after I have my Mach E. I know you are all eager to see this. Of course, clear cost increases with the Mach E. For the record, my Mach E was charged at home for 95% of the time. I occasionally use public chargers when I can. Especially during the winter, I use more of those level 3 fast chargers. First, taking the average, in the past year, my monthly hydro bill went up from $100 to $145. You may notice my bill without Mach E was already high. This is because my previous car was a plug-in hybrid already, so I was using home chargers. The difference here now purely reflects the electricity cost increase with the Mach E. The good thing is, I do not need to visit any gas stations for fuels. I'll come back at this later for comparison. Again, let me separate those cold months from others. On average, every month, I'm paying $36 more for charging at home. Separating cold and non-cold months, this is quite a difference. I need to spend roughly 75% more for charging my car during winter times, but this was expected since the battery needs to be kept warm than charged during cold times. So, how much did I actually pay every month for charging? Take the number I got before, $36 here. Last time, one person commented that I did not take delivery charge into account. Of course, I knew there was this charge. I did not put it in because it is different for different regions. But fine. Based on my bills, there is a $10 increase for delivery charge. So this makes the total monthly cost $46. Remember, I drive a lot? At the least, not a little. My average monthly driving distance is about 2850 kilometers. So calculating the quotient, $1.61 per 100 kilometer. To help you better understand this number, like my last video, I did some hypothetical calculations. In a very conservative way, let's say in Canada, the gas cost is $150 per 100 liter. A very fuel-efficient car driven in a very efficient way, say the gas consumption is 5 liter per 100 kilometers. So this ideal gas car will still cost me $7.5 per 100 kilometer. This is about 5 times more than my Mach E. So finally, if you are interested, pause the video here and take a look at this table. I did the calculation for you based on the distance driven. Now you see why I love my Mach E. The operational cost is just unbeatable, at least for myself. Apparently, there are more aspects I want to share after with my Mach E for a year. Apple CarPlay integration, I just love it. Not only full details on the big map, the directions will also be projected onto this small screen. So if you are in a different app, you can still get your navigation. What's more, CarPlay does a really good job on integrating with Mach E. I'm sure this is available to some other EVs too. The battery estimate, in my experience, it is pretty accurate. After the most recent update 16.4.0, the distance to destination is shown just below the estimated range. This definitely will help me better understand when driving and planning for a trip. Although, hear this, sometimes at the beginning, the wireless CarPlay connection can be unsuccessful. You can restart the system easily, and occasionally this entire screen can be frozen. This is very rare to me though. What I love is, after about 1 minute or less, it will automatically restart itself. And the entire process does not affect the small screen, so you can still see your speed. Safety. The last part, 2 minor complaints. First is the large A-pillar here. Honestly, I like to observe dramatically, so I do not see it as a huge problem to me, but it does cover a large area. Especially when turning left at an intersection, if someone is walking on the far end without repositioning myself, I wouldn't be able to see them. Now, it's the last one, Blue Oval Network. I like this idea about integrating everything into one place. What I do not like is the wording for the uses. No annual fee. At first glance, you may think it means your Mach E can use any public charger in the network for free. It is not. I mean, which common charging network is not free? Flow, ChargePoint, Electrify Canada, you do get some free perks. When you purchase a new Mach E, you will get 3-year complimentary charges on Blue Oval Network. Sounds nice, right? The fine print. 3-year, up to 250 kilowatts hour free charging. With my Mach E 91 kilowatts hour battery, this means I only get to use it to charge from 20 to 80% only 5 times. So I missed the fine print at the beginning. I was happy to use it because I'm not getting charged. Until later, I start to receive bills. So be aware of this. I think this is it about my Mach E 1-year review. As I said, still loving it very much. This is my 3rd vehicle. I wanted to say, in the past, when I buy a new car, there were always some functions or features missing that I wish I had. This one, my Mach E, satisfies every single aspect of my need. I am very satisfied. Hope you enjoyed my video. If yes, please consider hit the like button and subscribe. I do make many other videos like Lego, vlog, and gaming. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.